Okay, what is going on? Hey, okay. What does that mean? Hello, hey. Holy hell, what kind of anime world am I in? Holy, look at all this. It looks like I'm in some kind of anime world, okay? Question mark, okay, let's go on. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself, okay? That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and a good friend since our childhood. Let's go. Holy hell. The classic childhood friend troop. Holy hell. Let's go. Go damn. You know, the kind of a friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you're known each other for so long. God damn. Holy. Let's go. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. God damn. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. God damn, am I an introvert or something? However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. Okay. God damn. Holy hell. Average anime girl. Holy hell. Holy hell. You're an average anime girl. Holy hell. What am I playing? God damn. What am I doing with my life? And so, before continuing the game, hey, it's me, DieDice, and today we're gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club. So to be honest, these games look like your average gooner game, to be honest. By the way, I did not know this was like a horror game, to be honest. I just thought this was some random gooner game in like Steam. I've saw it many times on Steam, genuinely like floating around. But I would never thought of this would be like a horror game. Holy hell. I thought this was some kind of 18+ game or something. But then I saw my like favorite YouTuber playing this game, so I decided to play it myself. And by the way, I do not know nothing about this game, what's about, what's its purpose. I'm just going on like blindly. Okay, so you'll see my like I cannot even speak. What is wrong with me? You guys will be seeing my raw reactions throughout like the game. Holy hell. Let's go, let's start this journey then. Let's just continue. Okay. I overslept again. Okay. But I caught you this time. Okay, damn. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. God damn, let's go. What the hell is this? God damn. Okay, pouting. God damn. You can say that. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, dice. Oh yeah. I should have like put dice. I should have like put something like diabolical. God damn. Holy hell. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Okay, damn. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Okay? Whatever you say, Sayuri. Okay? How is this game going to be scary? Holy hell. This game looks like your average Gunnar game. Well, let's just not like judge the book by its cover. We cross the streets together and make our way to school, okay? As we draw near, the streets become increasingly sparkled with other students making their daily commute, okay? And by the way, Dice, okay? Have you decided on a club to join yet? Oh yes, like the high school have those like clubs things. Holy hell. A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs, okay? I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Holy hell. True. God damn. I'm sorry it's possible that I did in one of many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Holy hell, random agreeer, I guess. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by my own average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's literally me in real life. God, holy hell, like games and anime. Like me on real life, genuinely. Holy hell. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Okay, you're worried about me, I guess. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Sorry, holy hell, let's go. What a nice friend, I guess. Double friend. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I am goddamn NEET in like a real world right now. Holy hell. Goddamn. You trust me, right? Do I? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. What club are you in? Can't I join your club? Hello? No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Sure, why not? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Holy, these goddamn things. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her, okay? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay? Oh, like the scene changed, nice. We're at the school. Why does every animal to Japan have like the same classroom? I swear to God, like always like this side of the building. Like, aren't there any other sides than this? Holy hell. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it, okay? After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, okay? Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I'll have no choice but to start with the anime club. Holy hell, I'm going to become an otaku. Holy hell. At least join a game club or something. Sayuri. Hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Holy hell, damn. I actually space out a lot in real life, to be honest. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Holy hell, damn. I thought I'd catch up coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Okay. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. How worse are you? You don't need to wait up for me if it's getting to make. If it's. I cannot read. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club, okay? Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. Okay, so holy hell, goddamn. Typical anime bless, holy hell. No what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sure, why not? Sayuri. I mean, she already knows like the people in her club, so I think that would be like good. Like blindly going to a club would be more harder in my point at least. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to your club. Why? I mean, her friends can be obnoxious. I think that's why I'm relenting. Goddamn this game. Meanie. Holy hell. Goddamn, your average anime about. Goddamn. Sorry, is vice president of the literature club. Doki Doki Literature Club. Holy hell. Goddamn, something ought to happen in this club. This is a horror game. Okay. Not that I was aware that she had any interest in literature. Okay. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help us start a new club. God damn. I mean, she's working on the club, so I think that's fine. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Okay. Uh, okay, that said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Oh, little sorry, bro. Why do you care so much anyway? I mean, didn't she tell us she's like worried about us like not socializing with like other people? So I think I already know why she's like care so much. Well, holy, like, is she about to confess or something? I kind of told the club yesterday that I have to bring a new member. Okay, damn, holy. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay, damn. I mean, it's your fault. Take like responsibility. Holy hell. Don't make promises you can't keep. True, true. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Okay. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Oh yeah. Yes, let's go. Oh, Shinchin, nice. Oh, like the hallway. God damn. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Hello? Am I EDP 445 or something? I dejected a fellow Sayuri across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visited, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Okay. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Okay. Everyone, the new member is here. Holy hell, let's go. I told you, don't call me a new member. Okay. Am I like the tsundere type like in game? Holy hell. I glance around the room. Okay, holy hell. I seen her like edits. I genuinely seen her edits like in shorts and all. Holy girl one. I think I know her name. I know. I'm pretty sure I knew her name. I cannot like think of her name right now, but I'm pretty sure I know her name. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Okay. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Cicely, you brought a boy. Oh, this is like a girls' club or something. Holy hell, things just got interesting. Holy hell, got a harem, I guess. Way to kill the atmosphere. Okay, DieDice. What a nice surprise. Do I know her? Welcome to the club. Okay. Dice. ... Okay. All words escape me in this situation. I mean, this looks kind of intimidating and like a goddamn holy hell. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Holy hell. What are you looking at? Not you. If you want to say something, say it. Why are you so flat? So sorry, okay? Natsuki, okay, holy hell. What's going on? Like, god damn. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Okay, this one I think. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Okay. She's also the one who made a cupcake according to Sayuri. God damn. Oh, girls, I guess. So she's like the goddamn tsundere type, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Like the girl who like likes you but don't like you at the same time. Okay, let's go. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Okay. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns her back towards the other girls. Okay. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Okay. And this is Yuri, the smartest one in the club. Go down, precisely is talking about her. Holy hell. What the hell is this? God damn. I guess she's like the Sai one like anime or something. Don't say things like that. Holy hell, I was like right. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayuri and Natsuki. I guess it's like the introvert, I guess. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Okay, Monica. Holy hell. That's right. I've also seen her like edits. It's great to see you again, Dice. Holy, what kind of pose is that? Monica smiles sweetly. I think she's like the teasing type of goddamn like girl in anime. Holy, like a flirty trope. We do know each other. Well, we really talked, but we were in the same class last year. Okay. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Goddamn. Basically, completely out of my league. Okay. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little. Feels a little what? Hello? You too, Monica. Okay. Come sit down, Dice. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes, okay? Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Oh my god, this kind of poses. Holy hell. Okay, damn. Then how about I make some tea as well? Okay. Oh, okay. They disappeared. God damn. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Okay. God damn. As Sari mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Okay. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri and pretty understandable. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready? Okay. Tada! Okay. Holy hell, what? Wow, what's going on? Hello? Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen of white fluffy cupcakes. Holy hell, decorated to look like little cats. Oh, I've seen those actually. Okay, the whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate were used to make the ears. God damn. Okay, cute, so cute. Holy. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Okay, sorry. Sari grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. Okay. It's delicious. Sari talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Okay. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Okay. And Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my directions. Well, we got our first competitor, I guess. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Okay, damn. I took it as a wrong decision. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Okay. Got it, bro. Okay. I haven't heard this somewhere before. Obviously in your games, I guess. I made them for you. Okay, made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Cyrus said. Okay. Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. Well, enough teasing then. I gave up on Natsuki weird logic and dismissed the conversation, okay? And Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set, okay? She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission, okay? Why do we need a teacher's permission to carry a tea set? Okay. After all, After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yep, true. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You is just trying to get impress you. Well, get me impressed, I guess. That's not okay. Damn. Insulted Yuri's looks anyway. Okay. I mean that I believe in you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I guess for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Okay. Monica raises an eyebrow that then smiles at me. Okay. So, what made you consider the literature club? Sayuri? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, I will make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Okay, so Monica is like president of the club. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs, okay? It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and public I cannot speak publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, okay? And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling my dream, okay? Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new. True. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like a literature club. You have to work hard to convince people that you both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow with this club before we graduate, okay? Right, everyone? Yeah. Well, do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Okay, nice. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Nice, okay. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Okay, maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their levels of enthusiasm about literature. So Dice, what kinds of things do you like to read? I mean, what else are like a weeb like me would read, like obviously manga or something? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Obviously, hell. I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looked like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet, okay? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Okay. Well, she's probably like enthusiastic, like reading and like similar habits. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri tasted the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. Nice. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And the and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories deep with psychological elements usually immerse me as well, okay? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Why can't I read today, holy hell? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books once. Well, this game is about like horror. I shouldn't forget that. I almost forget this game was like horror. Holy hell. I don't know, is this game horror? Hello? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if the story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Well, just try playing like games. Games like that which are really immersive. You'll enjoy them, I think. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. True, I agree. I hate horror. Okay, scaredy cat, I guess. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Well, accidental eye contact, I guess. Why are you all staring at me like that? Hello? God damn. That's right, I usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Oh my goodness, okay. What gives you that idea? What do you think? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting, okay? It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Well, say it quietly then. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcake, your poems. Things you do is just as cute as you are. Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders, okay? I'm not cute. Okay, I will soon roll you. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No, okay? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them, okay? Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels, okay? Saying that level of writing takes more than just confidence too, I agree. And the truest form of writing is writing to oneself, true? You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writings experience too, Yuri? I didn't say said she likes horror and reading and all. So I think I'm pretty sure she likes goddamn this. Maybe if you share some of your work, when you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Okay, ... I'll guess it's the same for you, Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, bye. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Okay? Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monica. Okay? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Let's go. That's actually a nice idea. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That that way, is even. Everyone is even. Um, dot dot dot. They're not sour. Holy, god damn these two. Yeah, let's do it. And his Sayuri and this too. Like these two are completely opposite of these two. Holy hell. Plus now that we have a new member, I think I'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Dice? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I have never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I've never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and okay, I lose my train of thought. Holy hell, everyone's looking at me. God damn. All four girls stare. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Okay. Holy hell. God damn. But I'm sorry, I thought. Dice? You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Holy hell, okay. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If I'm writing poems, is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Sure, why not? That seems like a good trade. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll be joining the literature club. I gave out on the pressure. Holy hell, let's see these girls reaction change whenever I click. See 1, 2, 3. Oh damn. Oh damn. See, this is so predictable. Is this a horror game? Huh? I'm starting to doubt it. Oh damn. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hello, personal space. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Okay. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Okay. Monica looks over at me once more. Nice, I look forward to seeing you express yourself, okay? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Dice, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Why not? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Oh damn, let's go. Sure, might as well. Won't other people think we're dating or something, huh? So I talk that about to her. Mention. Yeah. Oh, the scene changed. We're back home, let's go. With that type of two of us, depart the club room and make our way home, okay? The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. She's the main girl, I think. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Well, why the hell not? Let's just go. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, let's go write a poem, I guess. Okay, it's time to write a poem. Do I have to write it like myself? Pick what you think your favorite club members will like. Something something good might happen. Whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, calm, joy, vibrant, calm, joy, vibrant, unstable, friends, games, together, desire, swimsuit, playground. Well, let's think about it. Okay, I personally wanna impress this girl. To be honest, what was her name? Yuri, right? So what would she like? Like calm? She likes horror games, right? So I think games, not games like she like stories. So I get desired or unstable joy, calm, friends. I mean, let's choose this. To be honest, I could choose this as well. And let's choose desire, disaster, heavement, empty, extraordinary scars, incongruent pain, vertigo, rat. They are taboo. Pain, I think. I mean, disaster and pain go well and hand in hand. Okay, passion, romance, candy, alone, heartbeat, variance, anger, ambient, sopping hair. Uh, let's go with passion. Okay. Meager, family, infallible, loud, broken, cute, aura, disown, unending, forgive. Let's go with forgive. Should I go with aura? Nah, let's go with forgive. Like, it sounds close to like desire. Okay, vanilla, blanket, sparkle, depression, amazing, horror, email, wonderful, milk. Let's go with horror. Worm, nibble, rain cloud, frightening, hope. Uncanny, and grief. Let's go with grief. Fantasy, incapable, intellectual, whirlwind, defeat, kawaii. Kawaii. Just fickle, what the hell, vivid. Let's go with fantasy. Sticky, marshmallow, captive, bouncy, chocolate, fireworks, anime, infinite, waterfall, determination. Determination, I guess. Music, electricity, bunny, summer, atone, night grown, lipstick, nature, daydream. Let's go with daydream. Okay, cry, holiday, vitality, flower, doki doki, kitty, memories, bliss, clouds, sugar. Let's go with memories. Valentine, charm, sunny, explode, fluffy, inferno. Okay, fester, jump, raindrops, fun, charm, sunny, explode, fluffy, inferno, jump. Let's go with raindrops. This like raindrops kind of sounds sad. And that peace. Okay. Oh, flee. Cheeks. Hello. Okay. Dance. Hopeless, peaceful, disoriented, lucky. Peace and hopeless. Peaceful. Let's go with peace. Headphones. Okay. Existence, sadness, destiny. Okay. Misery, imagination, awesome. Let's let's go with imagination. Cage, necessary, lollipop, marriage, prayer, lazy, unrequired, question, sweet, eternity. Cage, let's go with cage. Okay. What is necessary? I'm gonna go with cage. Effluent, hard, philosophy, same, socks, hop. Okay, pure, same. Judgment, proof, rainbow, skipping, vacation, analysis, misfortune, climax, despise. Despise. Okay, ribbon, whisper, pink, bubble, insight, play, dream, spinning, childhood, dark. Let's go dark. Tears, fear, perfect, essence, breathe, time, Agonizing universe feathers. Hmm. Okay. Let's go with fear. Clumsy for shiny fireflies. Heart. Anxiety. After image. Pleasure. Contamination. Well, this is light. First, I choose anxiety. Let's go with this. This seems dark enough. I chose whatever word was dark. Okay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keeps my word, okay? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. You did. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dice. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you were not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So he told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it, okay? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Holy hell, she's a weeb. Okay, damn. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Okay. Manga is literature. Is it? Okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat, okay? What kind of reaction is that? Don't worry, guys. Dice always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is messy, it's disgusting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Holy. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Are getting jealous? Hello? I might be a little jealous. You said it like in front? Holy hell. How come you and Dice can become good friends too? I don't think she wanna be friends, to be honest. Sayuri? As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situations she just put me into. Okay. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? What? Wait, Sayuri? I don't think you should have said that. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Okay. So I made it sound like a bigger deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to reuse this situation, okay? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. I'll make me happy too, matter what, okay? Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book, okay? I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't really read. Okay. Well, nice, I guess. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Holy, I'll say really goddamn okay. This is how is this girl accidentally being so accidentally? Okay. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Okay. Phew. Will you? Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Weren't we writing like poems? Huh? But that doesn't seems to be the case. Sari and Monica are having cheery conversations in the corner, okay? His face is already buried in a book, okay? I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance, okay? Meanwhile, Natsuki rummaging around in the closet, okay? Or for her manga, I think. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Well, let's go. But the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book, okay? It looks like the same book that she lent to me. She bought another one for especially for me. She didn't lend her like old book. Holy goddamn. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Okay, I think she wanted us to experience the book together. Crap. Okay. I think she noticed me looking at God damn. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That's awkward as hell. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Holy hell. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same books? She bought a copy just for us. Holy hell. Goddamn. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Holy hell. I see. There is something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I mean, what's the point of pointing out the obvious? Obvious. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear her. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down, okay? It's a very engaging and relatable story. What kind? That's so. What is it about anyway? That's what I'm saying. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. Okay. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Okay. Sounds kinda interesting, not gonna lie. There's an omnivorous looking eyes symbol on the front of the book cover. Okay. God damn. I'm pretty sure she gave us a horror book. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Okay. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. Okay. But as soon as she does, so her life gets really strange. Okay. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. God damn. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Okay, that actually kind of sounds interesting, not gonna lie. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relations and her life starts to fall apart. Okay, that's enough. Don't give me any spoilers, okay? That's kind of it. Okay. That's kind of okay. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound it was going to be a nice story. So that a dark turn came out of nowhere, okay? Ahahaha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan that sort of a thing, DieDice? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She is so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Holy hell. Is it that those kinds of stories they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective? I kinda get it. I also like surreal kinds of games genuinely. Whenever horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. True. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be a knave, one of for letting their own sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Okay. Holy hell, burp. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. I'm actually a good listener. Keep on going. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forgot to pay attention to the other people. Okay, that's understandable pretty much. I do the same actually while playing games. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Sure. That's. I really don't think you need to worry. And that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's. Well, that's. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Ha ha ha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Dot dot dot. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? Holy hell, reading like the book in front of her, like it's such a power move. Holy hell. I slip into the seat next to Yudi's. Ah? Yeah. Are you sure? You seems a little apprehensive. That's. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's reading in company with someone. I mean, why not? We can share the experience together. I see. Well, just let me. Okay, well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue, okay? I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. True. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I'm glad that she is not actually looking at her own book. God damn. I glance over. It looks like she is reading from my book instead. Okay, is she like sitting like beside me? Okay, I thought she was like sitting opposite to me. God damn. So sorry. I was just. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really meant to. Sorry. I mean, here this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then fold my book even more between the two of them. Holy hell. God damn. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy, okay? Once we reach, once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Holy hell, lucky you. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn page. Here. Okay, damn. Goddamn, she's changed. I guess she's doing it. She's doing it for us. Judy takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and four fingers. God damn. Ah. Do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Oh, yes, she's holding it from here. We are holding it from here. God damn. The way I turn page and Yuri slides under her thumb after flips to her side, but holding it like this. We are huddled even closer together than before. God damn. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and sees in the corner of my vision. Holy hell, goddamn. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a moment. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Okay, damn. I don't think how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the last I can do. Since you've been patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Hello? You just turn your page? What do you mean intimate exchange? Holy hell, hello? What's going on? My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay, got it. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent. Okay, reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh, the scene changed again. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Okay. God damn. Yuri remains silent for a moment, okay? But Dice, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of a thing. Okay, I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Oh, Liel, nice move. Nice move. Bro saved himself. Oh, Liel. What are you saying all of a sudden? Bro saved himself, genuinely. God damn. I? Okay, everyone. Bro just came in out of nowhere. Huh? I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. I almost forgot about like the poems. Holy hell. We might not have enough time if we wait too long, okay? Ah. Yuri exhales spared from finishing her thoughts, okay? Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to it. It's not. It's fine. You releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. God damn. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Holy hell. Got a nice choice of words. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight, okay? It'll be more fun to read it with you after picking things it'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, That's a good reasoning, okay? In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember write poem last night, okay, Monica? Yeah. My relaxations ends, okay? I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sadie and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, okay? On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook, okay? I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sat. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags, okay? I do the same myself. Okay, who should I show my poem to? Let's go to Lexa. She's like a good reader. She likes reading. You seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Yup. I can trust her opinions to be fair. Okay, ... As you read the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Okay. Ooh. He's going to hate me. Okay, she thought that in her mind. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? True? Ahaha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. And this is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Okay, ... Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri tails off, unable to find an excuse, okay? She traces her fingers along with the words in her poem, as if she's breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was be able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick it up on them. I think most of the noticeable things I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate, okay? In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form a fit to the two together, okay? The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened, okay? Once she finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes, okay? She really likes talking about like her things, okay? Reading, I mean. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but But it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Okay, biased how? Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Okay. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. It smiles dreamingly as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, nice. This is kind of short. Why you wrote it this in cursive? Okay, click it. Okay, this is gonna pain in the eyes. Like I have trouble reading like cursive. Holy hell! Ghost under the light. What the hell is this? Huh? Tenders? What the hell is this? Trails? Okay, what the flap? This is like a T. Okay, T E A. What the hell is this? D? Ted D. Okay, L I guess. Is this L? Huh? What the hell is this? Tendrils of my. What the hell is this? What am H A I N? Hen? Illustration. Okay. What the hell? I cannot read cursive. What is going on? Illustration. Beneath the amber glow. Okay. Something. Okay. What the hell is this? Like batting? It must be this one. Okay, it must be this one. The last remaining. What the hell is this? Like street light to have withstood the test of time. And what is this last? Yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. What the hell is this? Bathe, clean, calm, breathing air of the what the present, but leaning in the past. Okay, living in the past. Why did I read this? The light flickers. I flicker back. I did not understand half of it. I have like general reading like cursive. Holy, what the hell is this? How can someone read? Like everyone have like different handwritings. They used to write cursive, so it's like really pain in the ass to like read it. Genuinely, I myself don't write in cursive, to be honest. It's really pain in the ass. Okay, let's continue. Okay, dot. I'm sorry. I have such a terrible handwriting. Okay, you call that terrible? Holy hell. I mean, it's kind of terrible. Like, it's leaned more toward like fancy than terrible, to be honest. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read a script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? Is this game reading my microphone or something? Hello? That's a relief, okay. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive, okay. It wasn't too short, okay. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Sometimes easy to sometimes easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dice. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, patient, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's, n- it's not. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Ah, you know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I am going to keep doing my best for you, Dice. Sure. Uh, me too. Oh, the scene changed. Okay, okay, who now? Hold on, let me see if I'm recording or not. First of all, am I recording for how long? Hello? 1 hour 20 minutes. Holy hell. Only an hour? Holy hell. I'll record it for like 2, then I'll continue. God damn. Let's just go. Okay, who should I show my poem to now? Let's go with Sayuri. Okay, dot dot dot. It's a good poem, Dice, okay? I saw this for your first time. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of a guy who would be writing poems in this spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Dice. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something not only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motives here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reasons I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? And that will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah. Now you read my poem too, right? Please don't write it in cursive, please. Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay. Oh, thank you for writing this in like good handwriting. Holy hell, I can finally understand. Okay, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Okay, as you asking me to come out and play. Okay, not as okay. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to whisk away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's like a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I'd sleep forever. But I am not mad. I want a breakfast. Okay, goddamn. Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You okay? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. True. I forgot to do this last night. Okay. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yes. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip a breakfast. I get all cranky. Oliel pouting fits again. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hehehe. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, who now? Let's go with Natsuki. Then I'll choose Monica at last. Okay. Natsuki? Okay, question mark. Nice, you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Okay. What? Hearts? What I expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this. Okay. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it was not very good, but yeah, I didn't put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you are still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Okay, damn. Painful to think about. Okay, fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, nice handwriting generally earlier. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's all. But that's about it. What kind of poem is this? Goddamn, I'll rate it like 0 out of 10. What? Okay, and you're like, goddamn downplaying my poem? What the hell is this? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Okay, just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't be make a message any less valid. True? Agree? Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. True? Agree? Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you to can't read holy hell. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I had to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay, okay? Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line, okay? So you did. I guess more went into than I realized, okay? That's what it means to be a pro, okay? Sorry, calling yourself a pro, Liel. I'm glad you learned something. I expect that from a youngest one here. Did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, the scene changed. Monica, the last one. What do you mean? Who should I show my poem next? I already showed everyone. So I'll like show Monica in the next episode. I guess I'll be ending it here. Cool, yeah, I recorded for like an hour and like a half, and that was like my time. I should have like recorded for like 2 hours, but I'm thinking of like making like half an hour, like 1 hour and a 1.5 hour like episodes of this game. So yeah, this was it for today, I guess. And I'll be continuing this game in the next episode. There's things I like so far, and like the goddamn quality, it's really, really amazing. I really like the quality like put into this, and like what would have made this game even better, like putting up voice acting. Like I have to read it all myself, and like my jaw is already goddamn hurting, to be honest, not gonna lie. I'm not used to like talking so much, to be honest. That's why like voice acting would have been nice, to be honest. And other than that, I like everything else. And like they could have like added more things to like engage the player into like their conversation, like giving like the player choices and all. I don't care if like it doesn't like change like the ending and all, but like giving like player to like choices for like conversations, it would be good. Like at least keeping them engaged in the game. Like by far it's been mostly reading. There's only like the thing came like while writing the poem to like it was like 20 choices, but still other than that it wasn't so much interesting. It mostly was just reading. So yeah, they could have improved that. Other than that, I have nothing else to say. So if you watched my video this long, that means you enjoyed it. So please consider either liking my video or subscribing my channel. It helps me out a lot. And you watching my videos. And it also helps me to reach a larger enough audience. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Fuck the color of your skin. Back once again, chillin' in the back of the lack when I pass her again. Finna ask and I pass to a friend. Then a nigga smash, I'll be damn if I ask her again. Gon' slaps on the lack when I spin, then it's back to the back of the beans. Made back in the back when they hand in the clap when I tap that, then attack, never tax, never that, max on the end. Spin ends, I remember way back when. Motherfucker used to have to ball cash with my friends. Just to put a smack up in the fridge. When I'm on, I swear to God to be back. Now the kids all look up to me. Them bitches wanna fuck with me. My idols say what's up to me. From ugly to comfortably, suddenly.